Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning into the Silly Goose Sports Talk. I am Big T.
And I am Skippy. Before we get into today's episode, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because it helps us bring you our take on the latest sports news. Now, little week this week. It's been a little bit busy, a little bit not.
Little bit.
Yeah, lots of school, of course. We're almost at break. We're almost there.
You guys get a break?
Thanksgiving break because we're part of a co-op. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we only get like 2 days off.
We get a week break. I mean, we don't have class. We still have like homework, I believe.
Yeah, same old it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, bit of construction. Cause
How's that going? How's that going?
Well, currently we're remodeling my parents' bathroom, and so that sucked. My dad's listening. We had to do most of the plumbing this week, which
no fun.
It's always the worst doing plumbing because we had to do the crawl space and all the stuff underneath. So that was no bueno. We have massive boxes in our house. It is terrible.
Oof.
Maybe like 4 massive boxes with all the shower stuff, the shower walls and the shower floor.
Yeah, I bet that is not fun.
We haven't eaten together as a family in like a month because there's stuff all over our table.
Oof.
So I've been eating on my desk most of the time actually.
The dub any day.
And but I haven't been getting my dad jokes, cause we do it at dinner normally, but there hadn't been no family dinner in a little bit, so
you have to Google them yourself.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying we need. If you're hearing this, father, get some family dinners. I need to restock on my dad.
Look, 85% of my diet is Chick-fil-A these days. It's not good. I've put on like about at least 10 pounds since I started.
Have you gotten tired of the food yet?
Oh, definitely, yeah. That's why I just order different things every day to spice it up, make something.
Like what?
I'll do a regular sandwich, I'll do a spicy sandwich, I'll do a grilled sandwich, do the grilled spicy sandwich, which is only here for days. Tell you, the grilled spicy is actually pretty good.
What's the best food at Chick-fil-A, Timmy? Give us some insight.
I always do is, I'll typically do spicy sandwich with pepper jack and bacon.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
And I'll put our sriracha sauce on top of that.
Is there any secret recipes y'all do?
I don't know.
I
just throw it all.
Well, just as the coworkers, do you just throw stuff
I just throw it in the fryer.
Fun?
That's all. That's when
I'm saying in the back when you're hungry, do you just start throwing ingredients together and making something random more?
Oh no, we're not. We can't do that.
That's lame.
It's
imagine all the weird chicken things you can make.
Oh yeah.
Anyhow, we don't actually have that much this week, so we're just gonna jump right into the commies or the Commanders.
Oh, the Commanders are for sale. Reports say you need a cool $7 billion to buy the team. So
they ain't worth $2 billion.
Word on the street is that Jeff Bezos is interested in buying the team, as is rapper Jay-Z.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, look it up. Jay-Z Commanders.
What?
Look it up.
No, that's not possible.
Look it up.
Why would Jay-Z buying? Oh my gosh, it's a real thing.
Yeah, Jay-Z and Matthew McConaughey, the actor dude, is joining Jay-Z and Jeff Bezos.
What?
And also, word on the street is that RG3 is trying to get minority ownership.
Bro, what is going on? Why is Mr. Clean and a rapper trying to buy the commies? What?
Hey, it's better than Dan Snyder any day.
This is true, but
They just want to own an NFL team. They just want the bragging rights.
That's so random, but okay.
And FedEx Field will now be Amazon Stadium if that happens.
Oh yeah, it'll be Amazon Prime Stadium or something like that.
Yeah. Oh no, then they'd be playing Thursday Night Football every week on Amazon Prime. Be a lot of trouble there.
Yeah. Anyhow, you can talk about the commies game because that was
On the
suppression.
field was up and down performance. Actually, I missed most of the game. I only was able to catch the fourth quarter when they blew the lead. They managed to get into the lead in the first place was pretty cool. Heineke threw a pick late, and yeah, that ended with Vikings tying the game, and then a really bad penalty that they took by close to the end of the game. Vikings' final drive when they kicked the eventual game-winning field goal. The guy jumped over and hit the center, which you can't do apparently. And yeah, it was automatic first down. They ran the clock down, kicked the field goal, and by the time we got the ball back, it was like 10 seconds left. They couldn't do anything with it. So
Yeah.
tough way to lose it. However, you could hear people in that stadium, and yeah, there's most people that had ever been in a Redskin stadium in a while. I guarantee you that. There
Yeah.
is energy in this fan base that Dan Snyder's selling. There's energy with Taylor Heineke, even though he kind of cost us the game there. But there's energy in this locker room. They'll rally around this guy, and the
Alright.
fact that Dan Snyder could be selling makes things a lot better looking up to the future. This team's not going to make the playoffs this year. I would be shocked, pleasantly
No.
surprised.
That
But it's not. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I don't know why I'm even
no.
entertaining that thought. It's not going to happen. But looking down the road, 5, 10 years down the road, this team's got a solid defensive line, so many offensive weapons. Develop Sam Howell, throw him in there in a year or two, see what happens.
Well, there you go.
Be pretty good. I'll
Yeah.
guarantee you that.
Over with okay, I want just one thing. So it's kind of funny. I got like 3 different people, all unironically telling me because in the title last week, I put down the Stillers with an I, and that was on purpose. Okay.
Yeah.
To all the people who said it's the Steelers, not the Steelers. I know. Okay, I'm not that loopy. It's just
It's a joke.
It's a okay. So basically all my dad's siblings and then him, and it's Pittsburgh slang is called Pittsburghese. It's weird, and they call
Just
it
because it's a joke doesn't make the joke good.
I'm explaining it so I don't have to, because if I use it again, I don't want to have to explain to another 4 people, that it was not a dumb mistake. Anywho, for the first time this week, the Steelers didn't actually lose. Now this was mostly entertained by the fact that it was an off week, but they didn't lose.
Hey,
That's all I'm saying.
we'll see what happens if anyone ends up on the injury list because of practice, because you can definitely lose in a bye week.
Yeah. Also, Colts. Little side note: the Indianapolis Colts fired Frank Reich as the
Frank Reich gone.
Yeah, as head coach after a 3-5-1 start, which
I mean,
is
that's what happens when you lose to Washington. You lose your coach.
yeah. Anyhow, we have a little bit of fantasy football now. I'm gonna save mine for last because it's rough. We're gonna kick it off with Brendan and Harrison. Now Harrison has been kicking the bucket recently, with Brendan getting 105 to Harrison 91. The Boneheads absolutely murdered Team Shy. You need to tell your aunt to get on this, because good gosh. 106 to 97. L. Now this is pretty funny. The two best guys in the league right now got put against each other.
Oh, and that was a heck of a game.
158. That was my dad, and then the Dream Team or the team. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah.
But he was like, of course, the one team I got put against killed me. No, this is the funnier one. You lost.
Okay, this was all Devontae Smith's fault.
You lost to an 0-8 team today.
Well, that's what happens when you have both of the Eagles' top receivers. We have one on each of your team. So Devontae Smith was on this team, and I had AJ Brown on my other one. And Yeah, AJ Brown got me 15.9. Devontae Smith only got me 4.2. Only they had shared, or if they had thrown the ball more evenly. But
Yeah,
you know, I won't even complain
fat L to
because
me.
Joe
Fat
Mixon
L.
got me 55.1 points in my
Oh
other
yeah, Joe
team.
Mixon did
Joe
absolutely.
Mixon, absolute beast mode. He got 153 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns, 58 receiving yards, and a touchdown reception. And he, yeah, beast
Yeah.
mode.
Also,
I'm happy about that.
good old team Baxi got avenged me 119 185 to the tight end number. Now this is the most this is pretty unfortunate. So you know your grandpa, the one who was
Papa, yep,
previously
my man.
1-7, I believe.
Not anymore.
143 125.
Justin Fields,
Ugh.
42.7
Man,
points.
Tom Brady is not.
That's why you pick Tom Brady every year. He's not even that good
I
anymore.
picked him last year and did all right. I don't know why I picked him this year. He was there.
He's old.
He called my
I
name,
knew
Timmy.
this year was going to be a disaster.
And like, it's not that I did bad this week. I mean, I did have Cooks, who is now out, by the way. Which that's no bueno.
Yeah.
Which is, I cannot phrase how bad that is for me because he got me a lot of points.
Yeah.
And I need all the points I can get,
But there's parity in fantasy football, which is what makes it fun. You never know what's going to happen week to week.
exactly. I'm currently 5-3, which we'll see how that goes.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, bit of NHL. Now we're gonna start with the Penguins. The Penguins had 2 goal loads in the. Sorry, I'm gonna rephrase that. Penguins had 2 goal loads in
Leeds.
2 of their games. That's what it was. Oh, okay. If you didn't know, we have a little script round here. There we go. I fixed it. The Penguins had 2 goal leads in 2 of their games this week, but they lost both in regulation, went 0-3 on the week, and now have a 7-game losing streak.
Well,
thank you, Steelers.
the Caps did slightly better.
Thanks, Penguins.
1-2-1 in the week.
Very cool.
No bueno, but yeah, they also blew a lead late. Coyotes. However, they won a high-scoring affair versus the Oilers tonight, 5-4. Ovechkin got a goal I saw on the app, but I wasn't able to watch it. But yeah, we'll see. Ov, catch Gordie Howe this year. I want to see that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Playoff wise, the Caps are plagued injuries this year. Their injury list is probably bigger than the rest right now. All right, well, let's Google it. Boom. Just Capitals injury list. Loading. All right, let's see. Oh, this is a gargantuan list. Oh my goodness. So Carl Hagelin on the injured reserve, Nicholas Backstrom on the injured reserve, John Carlson, Beck Malenstein, Connor Brown, Alexander Alexiev, Tom Wilson. Basically all the good guys except Ovechkin and Oshie. And those guys are just blah. Yep.
That sums that up.
Yep.
Anyways, we have a kind of funny or sad, depending on which way we want to look at it. Pittsburgh stat this week. The Pirates are somehow the second worst team in the MLB. Has a better win percentage thus far in the season. The Pirates have a 38.27% win chance. Penguins are 33.33 currently, and the Steelers are 25%. So that's depressing. I can't phrase how unlucky it is that our podcast is based around some of the worst teams in sports.
However,
it's very unlucky.
You know how special it will be when any of these teams are finally good? Stuck with them while they
suck. So by the time that happens, I'll be in a nursing home.
Oh, same.
We'll be grumpy old men.
I told you they was gonna win
it. Terry has been saying they'll be good in 5 years for 75 years by now.
Oh yeah. However, in the World Series,
Yeah.
The Astros won it in 6 games. I am not very happy about that. However, it's nice to see Trey Mancini get a ring after battling cancer and winning that, and then winning the World Series.
Yeah.
Good on Trey.
Also Harper is held to 0 World Series rings still. So L for Harper.
He should have gotten one, at least one with the Nats.
Surprised he didn't just walk out on the field and Falcon punch one of the guys.
Well, that would have been fun.
That would have been very on brand, but that would have been very funny.
Yeah, I want to see him just go and beat up a bullpen guy in game 2. That would have been nice to see.
Well, yeah, let's see Harper's more fun. Bring back the fights. Bring back violence in sports. That's what we want to see.
Oh yeah.
Makes for good.
Are we gonna get flagged for that? Is YouTube gonna flag us for that?
Nah. Anyhow, college football.
However, this post will get flagged for violence if our local guy is losing.
Yeah. Anyway, college football, and we'll just kick it off with Penn State. Now, what they are doing with Michigan and Ohio State, they can start winning. Well, yeah, after those two really tough teams, we have jumped the hurdle, as you would say. 45-14 blowout over Indiana, so we take that dub.
Virginia loses 31-28 to number 17 North Carolina after a back and forth affair. Virginia Tech blows another lead, loses Georgia Tech 2-7 on the year. Team is absolute trash. Yeah, so no bueno.
Yeah. Marshall, Thunder, and Herd 12-0 win versus Old Dominion, and Maryland got a 23-10 loss to Wisconsin.
Hey, Terps are still
the old cheese boys.
Yeah, and JMU loses 34-10 to Louisville. But did you see the fight in that game?
No, I didn't. What happened?
Oh, well, so basically, the guy was running the ball, but then he grabbed the face mask of the defender, but all the while they were pushing him and hit the wall or something like that. I only saw one angle of it, so I'm not sure. But it was then it all.
Well, there you go. Apparently. Also, JMU lost 34.
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, sorry, I blanked out. I looked at Twitter real quick to check for this fight, and all I see is Tom Brady trending, and apparently he passed 100K passing yards, so that's something.
Good on him. Georgia beats number 1 Tennessee 27-13. I expected a lot. I expected a much better game there. But yeah.
Yeah. Unranked Notre Dame upsets number 4 Clemson 35-14. Little to say. Father Care was pumped.
Boy.
Boy,
I bet.
A lot of Notre Dame fans were actually very excited about this one.
Remember a couple years ago, it was a double overtime game. It was Notre Dame and Clemson, I think. And Notre Dame pulled it off at the end. Yeah. I remember that.
That was funny. And we also have LSU defeats the number 6 Alabama 32-31 in overtime by going 2 after the first touchdown. Good to see Alabama.
For the first time in college football playoff era, Alabama the same day and both tumbled in the rankings. The Crimson Tide ended up at number 10 for their worst ranking since 2015. Clemson fell 7 spots to a season low 12th.
Wow.
The big guys are going down.
Good on them.
So, yeah. And we do have a lot of NASCAR stuff this week, as it was the last weekend of the season. Zane Smith wins the 2022 Truck Championship after a 2-lap shootout after beating Ben Rhodes and Chandler Smith. That was a all-around good finish. And then in the Xfinity Series race, Ty Gibbs holds off Noah Gragson for the Xfinity Championship, which was enraging for many, including myself at the time. However, sad news came out of Joe Gibbs' camp that night, as following the race, Ty Gibbs' father, Coy Gibbs, passed away at 49. Prayers for the Gibbs family through this time. They lost JD back in 2019, and that's absolute tragedy for that family. Thoughts and prayers for them, and that really sad to see that news. And in the Cup Series race, Joey Logano wins the championship after coming in clutch with the fastest car all day. My boy Chase Elliott was really not a factor. He was moving his way up through the pack, and then he got wrecked in a controversial incident with Ross Chastain, but he wasn't really going to catch Joey Logano anyways. So on to 2023, we'll see what happens. We'll have our I'll have my race by race predictions. We'll post those at some point in the off season. We'll do those on the Instagram. We actually need to do something with our Instagram.
Yeah. Anyhow, if that's all we have for the vroom vroom moment, we'll talk about the Wizards for a second. 5 and 6. So yeah,
mid.
That's NBA for you. It's just summed up by mid. Anyhow.
Also, the U.S. men's national team will get kicked off for the World Cup. They'll be facing Wales on Monday, November 21st, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So we got to go out and support our American soccer. Merca. We play Wales, England, and Iran. That game was Iran. We don't like them, and they don't like us.
That'll be a funny one to watch. Anyhow.
I didn't walk when I was at the Middle East. I ran.
Come on, man. What?
It's dad joke time, right?
I know we're segueing to dad joke, but come on.
I had to.
Timmy, which hand is better to write with? Neither. It is better to write with a pen. That one's pretty stupid. What do sharks say when something cool happens?
Oh no.
Jawsome! That's jawsome, dude.
Oh, no.
That's pretty terrible. Hey, Timmy, there's something wrong with the chicken that you make. It tastes absolutely foul. Why was the sand wet?
Fries.
Why was the sand wet, Timmy? Why?
What?
Because the seaweed. That is a bad joke.
It was dumb.
These are all very stupid. Why does Batman carry a baseball bat?
Why?
Because he's Batman.
Yeah, that's.
And that was like the most generic.
That was very predictable. I expected to have some kind of twist to it, but
nope.
Like it was so straightforward.
We don't do twists around here. Anyhow, let's go a little bit starchy maybe. So we're gonna start off with the potato week. We don't have potato week. We don't have rum. We don't have anything bad. Timmy, name one bad thing that's happened this week, please.
I had to work 11 hours, but the good thing of that is I get
money.
Rum
potato of the week. Work hours. Boom.
Hey, I'll take the money though. I'm happy about that.
Any jag-offs from the NASCAR race by chance, perhaps? Maybe?
Part of me wants to say Chastain, but that was kind of on both of them. That wreck was.
NASCAR. There we go. Sweep Taylor week. We're gonna go over to the LSU coach. Brian Kelly made bold decisions to go in 4-2 in overtime to beat Alabama. So good on him. Sweep Taylor number 2. We have Zach Bryant. We'll cover that more in the music notes. And Sweep Taylor number 3, because I just came across it. Tom Brady for hitting 100K passing yards.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go. And then we're gonna finish it off with Silly Goose. At 73 years old, Dusty Baker became the oldest winner in the World Series in his third trip as manager to the Fall Classic. So, got on him. Congrats.
That's good to hear. Now, speaking of music notes, now typically we don't really care about the bottom of the rankings, right?
Not really, though.
However, Zach Bryan, remember him? He came out with his album American Heartbreak earlier this year, and it was a really popular album, but everyone was like, "Oh, that'll never hit country radio. It's too traditional. It's not a fit for country radio. Zach Bryan just proved everybody wrong as Something in the Orange debuts on country radio at number 39. So good on Zach Bryan. I want to see that song hit up top. It's already had its streaming peak, I think. However, I think it can have a strong run country radio. And another new one in country radio, Going, Going, Gone by Luke Combs, which was honestly my favorite song on the album. I see that song on radio, and
hopefully we see both those songs charge up, but we'll see about
definitely. That. Going, Going, Gone. That I've loved that one. I
feel like that one, yeah.
Yeah. And have Wait in the Truck moving up. You got really not much movement otherwise. You got
same as last week. There's not much going on. I mean, number 5 is a little bit of movement, but nothing much.
Yeah, you had number 5, you got Thomas Rhett and Riley Green, Half of Me, moving up a spot. That song is pretty much a copy and paste of Beer Can't Fix by Thomas Rhett and John Party from a few years ago.
Honestly, yeah.
It's just like cut and paste, add a different singer to it, add a different feature.
Yeah.
It's
there.
Number 4, we have Ingrid Andress and Sam Hunt with Wishful Drinking. Decent.
Yeah, the top 3 is still the same. We have Tyler Hubbard with 5 for 9. I hope that hits number 1.
Like that one.
I like it. I just don't know if it's going to get up there. She had me at Heads Carolina.
Yeah, actually, a note about that song, the Heads Carolina one. Cole Swindell and Jody Messina today actually re-released. It was kind of a mix of both of them. It was the original. Mm-hmm. It was in the key of the original, but it had them both singing, which was really cool. It was a hybrid between both of them, which
that's pretty cool.
I've heard people bad talk of the new one.
Cough, cough, cough. Our friend Matthew cough.
Yeah, a lot of people bad talk the new one. However, I think the new one was kind of. I think I like it because it kind of worked. I think
it's a throwback, which I like.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of those songs that have the throwback songs, a lot of them aren't authentic. It's just they're just trying to grab your nostalgia. What Cole Swindell did with the song was he put it into a storyline, kinda. He actually did something.
He made something out of it, yeah.
Yeah, and he made it its thing, even though it had the riffs and stuff of the original Heads Carolina, and it actually into a perspective where the original song is relevant in the story of the new song, which I think was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, number 1 is You Proof. Also, I hear Thought You Should Know is going to be making a charge at country radio. I read that.
What will? Sorry?
Thought You Should Know by Morgan Wallen, which I think is much better than You Proof. I read on Twitter this morning that it will be making radio. So awesome to hear that news. Oh yeah, also I'm never mind. I'm making a vinyl Instagram for all my records.
That's cool, actually. Yeah. Well, that's just about it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, honestly, pretty uneventful other than the World Series in the sports world.
Yeah, and all the NASCAR stuff.
NASCAR, vroom vroom, cars go burr. Anyway, that is all we have for you this week. Wait, we're gonna finish off. Timmy, you're a fellow Dewhead, right?
Yes.
You're a man of the mountain, as they call it.
Yes,
a mountain man,
sir.
if you will.
I have not tried the new one yet.
Okay, so there's a new one. I'll probably try it again tomorrow. I'll say about Wawa. There is a new. I mean, normally they do festive stuff. So there's always a Halloween one. There's always a.
Yeah.
Last year's Christmas one was a ginger snap, which I actually.
I was not a big fan of that.
I liked it. I thought it was good. But this year, you might actually like it, Timmy. I don't like fruitcake. They have a fruitcake flavored Mountain Dew. It tastes like Code Red with a little bit like spice at the end.
Oh.
It's honestly pretty good. You just have to get through the first couple sips.
Is it like?
I went through an emotional roller coaster, Timmy.
So you're saying it's kind of like the spicy one, like the Fireball one that they had this summer?
I never tried that one, honestly.
That one was.
I wasn't able to
Wasn't
have
really
it.
my favorite.
I wasn't able to. I didn't get my hands on it anymore.
Remember the raspberry lemonade one? That one was not a favorite of mine.
I have an empty bottle of that for some reason right here.
I was not a big fan of that one, honestly.
It was alright. It was listen. The thing with the fruitcake one, it was pleasant. That has not been the case with a lot of recent Mountain Dews, because the Voodoo.
Oh, that one.
was
Ugh.
okay. This year it was revealed to be sour candy, which I guessed correctly, because it slapped you in the face. The Spark, which was the which was the lemonade, slapped you in the face. This one is pleasant and is very drinkable.
The lemonade one, that one had potential. They just put too much zap into it.
Exactly. It was too sparky.
Yeah, it was too much of a punch.
The fruitcake I'll probably be drinking for the rest of until Christmas is up, because it's very smooth, I will say. So you should try that.
I like Major Melon. That was one of my favorites.
Oh, I love Major Melon now. Actually, it's probably one of my favorites. I find with all the Mountain Dews, I like the smoother ones. I like Baja Blasts.
Baja Flat. What's the pineapple one? Baja Flash.
That was gold. That was gold.
There was a mango one.
That was Gem or something.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
That one was pretty good. I love the Baja Blast. I love the Code Reds. I'm not a fan of, like, no offense, I'm not a fan of Voltage very much. Voltage also slaps me in the face every time I have it.
Yeah.
I like the smoother ones.
I like the original. If you're trying the original one for the first time, it's a punch. But just because you've had the original so many times,
it's not a punch anymore.
Right. I mean, it's just like iconic. It's an iconic taste.
Anyway, that's just about it for today's episode. So I'd like to thank everyone for listening. Again, we are gonna have the Christmas live event that will be. I'll announce further details as we plan it more. I've told you about this, Timmy, but
no, you haven't.
I have. I have. We'll talk about this later. Whatever. You guys heard nothing. Anyway, we will see you all in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And we will see you all very shortly. Keep on honking.
Yeah.